Hello, here we are again. Please repeat after me. Chemo, chymo, Doro, war. Chemo, chymo, Doro, war. Me high, me low, me high, me low. Me rump side pull medal, me rump side pull medal. Penny winkle soap butt, penny winkle soap butt. Link horn nip cat, link horn nip cat. Chinga changa polymichicalmio. Chinga changa polymichicalmio. It's the words of a chorus that I'd like you to sing probably next week or the week after. It's not a presidential speech, and it does have a melody. Chemo, chymo, Doro, war, me high, me low, me rump side, pull, metal, penny, winkle, soap, butt, link, horn, nip, cat, chinga, changa, poly, mitchical, me-o. Of course, it goes much faster. Chemo, chymo, Doro, war, me high, me low, me rump side, pull, metal, penny, winkle, soap, butt, link, horn, nip, cat, chinga, changa, poly, mitchical, me-o. My head is so full of nonsense choruses that they all jangle around in there. Shall a wiggle round, sholy anka, shola papa Q, cross, cut a wiggle and a hoojo lang, hey, howdy diddle um a day, etc. Now, I promised you a autoharp today, and I'm afraid you won't get it, because I had an argument with some ground elder, and this is what it did to my hands. My left hand is so swollen I can't even pick up a piece of paper with it. So it's unaccompanied songs today, and I'm going to talk both about songwriting and singing style, because my singing style and songwriting is really dictated by content. And I try to get out of my comfort zone by doing different kinds of songs, both folk songs and new songs. So I'm going to give you 4 very different songs. The first one's called Different, Therefore Equal. I wrote it in 1978, and my knowledge of feminism was very, very, very basic at that time. So some of the terminology and the feminist principles are dated, but 1978. It's tightly constructed. The singing style is kind of gently jabbing, but very precise. Is a father better than a mother? Is a sister better than a brother? One's concave, one's convex. Does that make one sex better than the other? Ajax shoulders move boulders. Helen's hips launch ships. Opposites favor their opposite nature. Adam and Eve are fish and chips. Now the world needs us, so the world breeds us, from the ant and elephant to the little rhesus monkey. Every creature, from the anteater to the mooses, has its uses. Now a dog don't sing, a bird don't bark, so which is the best thing, a poodle or a lark? It's ridiculous comparing one who's prickless to one who's hairy. Is black better than white, day better than night? Without either, there'd be neither. Now some womens try to be she-mens, then say that he-mens are worse than demons. Nature gives us equal chances, and to get 'em shouldn't have to wear pantses. Let's be like moles and does and rabbits, and try and control unsocial habits and things that turn us against each other and don't learn us to be sister and brother. But since her and him are indispensable, treating them similar is only sensible. Reason gives us the logical sequel. We're different, therefore equal. The next song I've chosen is called Peacock Street, written by Aunt Molly Jackson back in the 1930s. An amazing songwriter, Aunt Molly Jackson. I haven't got time to talk to her because it's a whole session, that. This is what I call sing-speak, because the content tells me how to sing it. You couldn't sing this with a beautiful voice, bel canto, or a voice that's listening to itself. this just has to be lived, this song. Peacock Street. As I was walking down Peacock Street, no clothes on my back, no shoes on my feet. I was cold, I was hungry, it was late in the fall. I knocked down some old big shot, took his money, clothes, and all. Well, now I took everything that old big shot had, and they called me a robber, yes, they called me bad. They called me a robber, they called me bad, but misery and starvation had drove me mad. Tell me, how long must I look for a job? I don't want to have to steal, don't want to have to rob. They put me in jail for a year and a day for taking all that old big shot's money and clothes away. They turned me loose about an hour ago for to walk these old streets in the rain and snow. I got no money for room rent, I got nothing to eat. Well, you just can't live by walking the street. Tell me, how long must I look for a job? I don't want to have to steal, I don't want to have to rob. Aunt Molly Jackson. Well, those are small songs, but I think they hit the point. One of my favorite forms of writing and of singing is the story songs, the ballads. This one's called Mary Hamilton, and it's one that you might have come in touch with, in contact with in school under the title The Four Marys. I haven't got time to talk about its history, but it goes back centuries. The Queen had 4 Marys who were her waiting maids, and this was one of them. I love thinking of the idea that this talks about Edinburgh, the Cannon Gate, and Parliament Stairs, and the song was collected in Texas, of all places, from the singing of Hollywood. It's relentless, and you kind of feel a disconnect between me and you because I'm somewhere else when I sing it. My mother was a brave woman and bold. She sent me to the king's court when scarce 11 years old. The king's meat, it was so sweet, the wine, it was so fine, that I had lain in the old king's arms and rued it all since sign. News is to the kitchen come, news came to the hall, that Mary Hamilton's born a babe to the highest one of all. News is to the kitchen, news has come to me, that Mary Hamilton's killed her babe and thrown him in the sea. Down came the old queen, gold tassels round her head. Mary Hamilton, where's the babe that lay all in your bed? Mary, put on your robe of black, put on your robe of brown. Mary, come along with me to ride to Edinburgh town. She didn't put on the robe of black, nor yet the robe of brown. She put on her scarlet robe to ride to Edinburgh town. As she rode down the Cannon Gate rode she. The ladies leaned over the casements and wept for that lady. As she walked up the Parliament stairs, a loud, loud laugh gave she. As she came down the Parliament stairs, she was condemned to die. Go bring to me the red, red wine, the finest that can be. I'll drink a toast to the sailory boys who brought me over the sea. Last night I washed the old Queen's feet, put gold all round her hair. Today she gave me my reward, the gallows to be my share. They'll tie a kerchief round my eyes, they'll never more let me see. They'll never let on to my mammy and my daddy I died way over the sea. Last night there were 4 Marys, this night there'll be but 3. There's Mary Beaton and Mary Seaton, Mary Carmichael and me. I always find it difficult to get out of a ballad because I see it all happening in my head. Now, when I said relentless, the next one's relentless in a way. When you set a story going, it just has to keep going. You have a feeling you want to hear the end. That was about a big event. This one's about a small event. It's a mixture of narration and dialogue, and it's one where I connect with whoever's listening. Because it's funny. There hasn't been much laughter in this one, but I haven't felt like laughing for the last 4 days with this hand the way it is. I can't do a thing with it. I can do nothing. Try cutting a slice of bread when you've only got one hand, or do other things when you've only got one hand. So it's called the Jolly Boatsman. There was a jolly boatsman in London city dwell, and he had a pretty woman, and the tailor loved her well. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. One day she was walking in a London city street, she and the little tailor had a chancey for to meet. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. My husband's left me and gone away to sea. I think this is the very time to come and see me. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. They weren't in bed but a half an hour or more, in the middle of delight to come a knocking on the door. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. Oh, said the tailor, awakened from his sleep, my dear beloved woman, and where shall I creep? Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. There stands a wooden chest down at my bedside. There you can creep, love, there you can hide. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. So up jumped the tailor, nimble as a deer. My dear beloved woman, there's nothing more to fear. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. Up jumped she and running to the door, there stood the jolly boatsman and his sailors half a score. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. Oh, husband, husband, leave me to my rest. No, I'm going to sea tomorrow and I need a bigger chest. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. In come the sailors, half a dozen strong. They shoulder up the chest and now they're walking it along. Summertime, rummerati, summertime, rum day. Let's all sit down and take a little rest, said the one and to the other, there's a devil in the chest, summertime, rum-a-roddy, summertime, rum-day. But when they heard the tailor give a knock, 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 they sent for the boatsman to open up the lock, summertime, rum-a-roddy, summertime, rum-day. He opened up the chest in the presence of 'em all. There lay the little tailor like a piggy in a stall. Summertime, rum-a-roddy, summertime, rum-day. Well, now I've got you, I'll take you off to sea. I won't leave you here cutting capers under me. Summertime, rum-a-roddy, summertime, rum-day. Yes, now I've got you, I'll take you off to sea. He took him off to China and he traded him off for tea. Summertime, rum-a-roddy, summertime, rum-day. So that's it. Try and make up different kinds of songs. Look for different formats, different ways of singing. Funny, not funny, long, short, whatever level you're at. So I will see you next week. The texts are somewhere on the screen. I'm not sure because I don't see it right now. So have as good a week as possible, and don't try to pull up Ground Elder when you're 85 and you think you're still 83. Bye-bye.